Why is it if he wanted to, he would, or he's just not that into you? Because those are aimed at women. Why don't we aim those at men?
If he wanted to, he would. Why is this only targeted to women, not men? Why did you say that to a man? I'd be like, if she wanted to, she would. Why is it always the women? Why? Let me go ahead and roll the full clip for you all to watch to the end, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Why is it if he wanted to, he would, or he's just not that into you? Because those are aimed at women. Why don't we aim those at men? He's just not that into you was written by a man. Why wasn't the phrase, you're not that into her and you are abusing her trust and her hope? Stop doing that, asshole. Why do we say these profound things in the dating space that are supposed to be like revelatory, but we only ever aim them at single women? Oh, that's right, because everything is a single woman's responsibility. He's just not that into you, so you should move on instead of expecting or demanding better from him. If he wanted to, he would, and if he's not doing that, that's your sign to make changes, not his sign to be more respectful of women. If you're creating content in the dating space, especially if you're a man creating content in the dating space, I think it's time to stop aiming your shit at single women. You have the microphone, you have the audience, you have it. Say it to men instead. We're done. They say it to women because women will pay more attention. They say it to women because women will pay more money to fix all of these problems that people in the dating space have invented for us. If we wanted any more of your bullshit, we would ask for it. We're not. Why is it if he wanted to, he would, or he's just not that into you? Because
go watch that video. That video is amazing, but there's something that I want to add to it. Not only is the responsibility of men's behavior placed on single women to either change themselves, do better, choose better, or become more desirable to men, but the if he wanted to, he would narrative, or he's just not that into narrative, also implies the existence of a woman that he would do all these things for. It implies that there is some perfect dream girl that you could never be or never embody that would somehow radically change this man into an empathetic, loving, good faith actor devoid of defensiveness, dismissiveness, and gaslighting abusive tendencies. And it forces us to witness the treatment we receive from men as character flaws within us, flaws that obviously wouldn't exist in the dream girl. We even categorize ourselves as the girl he never got over versus the girl he moves on to and marries. And everybody experiences so much self-loathing on either end of that spectrum. If you're the girl he ends up with, you got the guy, but you weren't the one. And if you're the one he'll think about for the rest of his life, but you didn't get to keep him, then all you are is a memory in his life story. And this isn't to say that men don't end up in relationships with women that women are able to negotiate to be healthy enough or functional enough for their needs. But if I'm honest, I have yet to see even the most healthy relationships between men and women exist at the place of reciprocity that I think I would need in order to feel satisfied, safe, and happy. And I think that the mythology that there is some magical girl that's somehow just prettier and smarter and cooler and better and hotter and sexier than you, that's just waiting in the world to turn this man around, is ultimately just a way that men are able to keep us attempting to perform for their attention. And it's kind of a never-ending, never-expiring hall pass for men to think that there's something out there that will eventually turn them into the man they want to be. And this kind of justifies an ongoing pattern of using and disposing of women, and women over-investing, attempting to hit a standard of womanhood or partnership that they could never attain, not only in life, but in that relationship. All that's to say, it seems like a setup.
if he wanted to, he would, or he's just not that into you, because those are aimed at women.
Go back and watch her video because she's bringing up the valid point of why is all of this dating advice aimed towards women instead of men when it is the actions of men that is causing all of this pain and strife. Honestly, I think it's the fact that men have this Pokemon catch them all type of mentality when it comes to dating. They are applauded for being able to have multiple women. Nobody cares about how well they treat their partners. They just care about how well they can get their partner attached to them. And the easiest way to attach a partner to you is using toxic manipulation tactics. People condemn the wife for leaving when a man cheated because, I mean, well, if she was a better wife, then he would have been less tempted to stray. But he gets aplauso because, oh my goodness, he got two baddies. Women are taught that we need to do the best job taking care of our partners. And if we're not doing a good enough job taking care of our partners, it's no wonder why they will treat us badly or find others. We are taught to love harder if we feel like there's something wrong in our relationship, which is why so many of us end up trapped with partners pouring into them and them never being satisfied and still hurting us. But, well, if we changed another little thing about us, if we made ourselves just a little smaller, if we were able to preemptively anticipate the needs and wants of our partner, maybe then we'd be enough. You know, if we were a little smaller, or our ass was a little fatter, or our something was a little blank, maybe then we'd be able to get our partner's undivided attention. It sucks, but the dating advice aimed towards men is Tate dating advice. It's all of this incel dating advice. It's make her prove herself to you. It's A, B, and C. That's what gets traction with men. But the treat your partner well, the treat her like she's a pretty princess and has a brain of her own and has wants, needs, and desires that should be catered to, and don't let your efforts change once you get her, that advice never gets traction amongst men. That advice only gets traction amongst women, or women loving women, which is still women. We need that one voice that says something slightly different, like, hey, if he wanted to, he would. And if he can't, but he wants to, he still isn't. So don't be there.
My people, if you're still here, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Why is dating advice always to women? And when a woman decides to choose what she wants, or they will blame her for a man's bad action. Like, you all, I've seen it all this year. I feel like this is a good video to end the year because it shows how this world wants women to be. But it's not gonna be like that because we women were waking up already. So that was old women. Then the new women, the new era, we are waking up, and we're not gonna take any BS from any man, because society had made it look as if we are the one that we have to work on ourselves to get a good man. And if eventually you think you've gotten a good man and it showed you his true color, you are still the one that will have to mold the man the way you want him to be. They'll tell you to mold your man the way you want him to be. They'll tell you that you are the one that is making your man a bad man. You can actually make him a good. You can change him. I think that's what they'll tell you. You can change this man to be who you want him to be. Like, how can I change a grown-up person? Some will tell you he's cheating on you because you're not sexy enough. After giving birth, you're supposed to work on your body. You're supposed to look good. You're supposed to look beautiful. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing that. They always attack the women. See, clearly we can see that these men are at fault. You can see that this man is the one that has the issue, but you always see the advice going to women. You have to be patient, you have to be, hardworking, prayerful, pray so much so that your man will change. They just make it look as if these men do not need to work hard to make the relationship work. Women are the one that has the key to make it work. Why is it like that? Like, it's just so annoying. And when it even comes to just like the last, when it comes to cheating as well, and when the woman decides to leave and choose her sanity, they will tell you you're not forgiving enough. And what did you do for your husband to cheat on you? Were you really doing it well for him on the bed? They'll just come and, look for how to make the man feel like he's not wrong, but make you feel wrong for what you did. And this whole thing, I feel like a lot of videos, this video make me to remember a lot of videos I've posted this year about relationship and how men, about this dusty, raggedy men. Like, sometimes when I just sit down and just think about the kind of videos and the kind of things they've said in their mouth, I remember one was saying he's going to invite a girl to his house. The house is dirty. He's going to see if he's going to cook and clean for him to know that she's really a wife material. He's not telling men that if you invite a girl to your house and she doesn't cook and clean, she's not the one. Is it normal? Like, I just meant normal. A whole lot of things. Like, I'll just be like, no. A lot of things I've learned this year, even from my own videos. And I know you all have also, seen things and also learned things, and awareness as well. I know some of you already know these things, but you keep seeing it and giving you assurance that you are making the right decision, especially when it comes to having children, going child free. When you see what these men are doing to their baby mama, when you see what mothers are facing, and regretful parents out there coming out to say how tired they are, how they can, if they can go back and start all over, they won't go with what society told them to do. They'll go with what they want. And most of them say that they do not regret their child, they only regret their decision, and makes child free by choice women to be bold to say yeah. And child free by choice women also coming out to show you that you can live your life without thinking about having a child, without making decision of a child. If you don't want to, you are still living your life to the fullest, and there's nothing wrong with you. And that is also giving assurance to childless women that are trying to have children but they cannot have children. So them seeing child free by choice women living their life is giving them that boldness, that assurance, that calmness, that oh my god, I can also be like this kind of women, living my life as well, loving myself. And this year also taught me to choose myself better, to always put myself first regardless, because at the end of the day we only got ourselves. We have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first. I'm not saying you don't love any other person, but be selfish to yourself. Like, choose, always say, this thing I want to do, how does it really make me happy? If it's going to make you happy, I would like to know what this year taught you. Let me know down in the comment section. And you all, this is the last video for 2023. So the next time you see my pretty face, it's will be 2024. I'm so excited. And this is just to thank you all so much. I wish I can just, maybe I can put everybody in the room and hug everyone that has supported me. Some that send me videos, some that send me, even from your comments. I see a lot of comments. I see a lot of, encouraging words. Even some that always disagree with me all the time. I see you too. And some people also disagree with me respectfully. I see that as well. Maybe if I say something in the video that you are not okay with, there's the way some of you just say it, and I'd be like, oh wow. And me, I now see it in a clearer version, like, oh, it's true, it can actually be this way as well. I've learned a lot from you all as well, from your comments. I've learned a lot from your suggestion as well. A lot of you come to tell me, this is how you should do your videos. I see them, and thank you so much. This is just an appreciation video as well. And thank you all for an amazing year that we've had together, and 2024 is going to be better. You will definitely see more of me and more of interesting videos back to back. And yeah, it's going to be a great year for us, for every one of us. And yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, but just thank you so much. And of course, I will see you all in my next video in 2024. All right guys, I'll see you later, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.